Namaskaram, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. First of all, I would like to take this moment to convey my Onam wishes to everyone. It's a pleasure seeing you all for this very special event on the auspicious evening of Onam, the Great Masters Series organized by SPIC MACAY in collaboration with the Center of Excellence, Art and Culture, Sri Shankarlal Sundarbai Shashwan Jain College for Women. Prayer is the most powerful way to worship and feel the presence of the divine. Let us now start the event on an auspicious note and invoke the blessings of the Almighty.
Namo Harihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loya Savasahunam. Eso Panchanamokaro, Sarva Pavapanasano, Mangalanam Che Sarvesam. Padamam Havai Mangalam. Padamam Havai Mangalam.
We now have the introduction of the great master, Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Vidwan Chembai Vaidyanatha Bhagavathar by Ms. V.P. Murari, Research Assistant, Center of Excellence, Art and Culture.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste. Very good afternoon to one and all present here. My humble pranams to our esteemed speaker, Sangeeta Kalanidhi Vidwan Dr. Shri T.V. Gopalakrishnan sir. Namaste sir. Mere words cannot convey how truly blessed I feel for having been given this wonderful opportunity to say a few words about such a legend. And I hope I have done justice to this. And also, I, as a music student, would like to consider this as my small tribute to the great legend. Sangeeta Kalanidhi Chembai Shri Vaidyanatha Bhagavathar was born on September 1896 at Chembai, Palakkad. He was the great-grandson of Chakratana Shri Subbayar, who was a contemporary of the musical trinity, and the son of Chembai Shri Ananta Bhagavathar, who was also an accomplished violinist and singer. Their family's connection with classical music spans over 5 centuries. At the age of 3, Vidwan Shri Chembai Vaidyanatha Bhagavathar, along with his brother Shri Subramaniam, began to learn Carnatic music from their father in the customary Guru-Sishya tradition. He also underwent training in violin and the flute. The Chembai brothers had their first concert in 1905 at a temple festival in a town called Muttapalam. One of the landmarks in the early career of the brothers was their concerts at the temple festivals in Vaikom and Guruvayur. Vidwan Shri Bhagavatar's first concert in Madras was in 1918 at the Triplican Sangeeta Sabha. His musical journey took a major turn after this concert, and he gave several performances all over the south. Vidwan Shri Vaidyanatha Bhagavatar's length of career was 70 years, starting in 1904, perhaps the longest of any famous musician of the south. He had a rich, vibrant, and resonant voice. He would sing in a clear, open-throated style that always mesmerized his audience. He had a wonderful sense of Kala Pramanam. He could render a neraval and execute Swaraprastarams from any given point. His connect with his fellow accompanists and disciples was noteworthy, and he would go to great lengths to encourage them. His prominent disciples include Chembai Shri Narayana Bhagavathar, Guruvayur Ponnammal, Sangeeta Kalanidhi Vidwan Shri T.V. Gopalakrishnan sir, Shri V.V. Subramaniam, Srimati P. Leela, Shri K.J. Jayan and Vijayan, Shri K.J. Yesudas, and Babu Parameshwaran sir, among others. He has also mentored many young accompanists, including Palghat Shri Mani Iyer, Shri Lalgudi Jayaraman, Shri M.S. Gopalakrishnan, Shri T.N. Krishnan, Parni Shri Subramaniam Pillai, and Shri L. Subramaniam. A few of the honors bestowed upon Vidwan Shri Vaidyanatha Bhagavathar are the Padma Bhushan, the Sangeet Natak Academy Award, the Jnana Gandharva, the Sangeeta Samrat, Sangeeta Kalanidhi, and several others. Memorial music festivals have been held in his honor annually since his death in 1974, the most important being the annually celebrated Chembai Sangeeta Utsavam. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I kindly request Ananta Padmaja, Intern Coordinator, Center of Excellence Art and Culture, to introduce our esteemed guest and speaker for this afternoon.
It is my immense pleasure to introduce our speaker for this event, who is a legendary musician as well as a composer. Vidwan Dr. Sri T.V. Gopalakrishnan is a disciple of Sangeeta Kalanidhi Chembai Sri Vaidyanatha Bhagavathar. He started playing Mridangam at the age of 4 and had his Arangetram at Cochin Palace at the age of 6. He is one of those rare musicians who is equally proficient in both Carnatic and Hindustani vocal, Mridangam, and violin. Hailed as an innovator of Indian jazz, Vidwan Dr. Sri Gopalakrishnan has toured all over the world with the legends like George Harrison, Bob Dylan, John Handy, Pandit Ravi Shankar, Ustad Allah Rakka, and several others. He has also collaborated with the drummer and composer Franklin Kiermaier, Don Peake, Siegfried Cutler, and Carola Gray on many occasions. In 2018, he received a doctorate from Bharathidasan University for his research on the topic Layatvam in Carnatic music. He founded a non-profit organization called the Academy of Indian Music and Arts, AIMA, in 1984, with the sole vision of creating opportunities for musicians across different strata of the society. AIMA incorporates an integrated and unique Gurukula system of specialized musical education with an absolute focus on producing professional singers and instrumentalists in various traditional disciplines, as also scholars and technicians. Art of performance and the art of teaching in music is provided to all students of all ages and backgrounds in the unique teaching methodology developed by him. He has several awards and accolades to his credit, including the prestigious Padma Bhushan conferred upon him by the President of India, the Kalaimamani by the State Government of Tamil Nadu, the Sangeeta Kalanidhi by the Madras Music Academy, the Sangeet Natak Academy Award, the Sangeet Laya Samrat, to name a few. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. My namaskarams and pranams to Dr. T.V. Gopalakrishnan sir. I'm sorry for the delay in joining because we did not have any electricity due to the rains. So I didn't want the event to be postponed or to be delayed. So we started on time. So my apologies for that. On behalf of Center of Excellence, Art and Culture, Sri Shankarlal Sundarbai Shashwan Jain College for Women and SPIC MACAY, I take this opportunity to welcome you, sir. You are no stranger to our college. If you remember, you were the chief guest for our Shakala Utsav Ritu Ranjan, which we did some years ago. And you were very appreciative of the work that we're doing with all girls who were novices and amateurs in music and dance, but who are very passionate about the arts. And that has given us the courage to venture into hosting the Great Masters series. And by Great Masters, it is actually like an understatement because both you as also your revered guru are truly masters of the musical art form. We are looking forward to your reminiscences of your learning experiences with your guru, as also with reference to the questions which some of the youngsters are very eager to ask you. Knowing you and your great love for the art and for students, I'm sure that you'll be very happy that they have come up with whatever little knowledge they have come up with some questions which they would like to ask you. And I'm really delighted that we have been given this opportunity. I have been associated with SPIC MACAY as a collegian way back in Mumbai in the 80s. And then, of course, as a college coordinator for Tamil Nadu. So it is a matter of great pride to us, sir. And we are really looking forward to this session. And we are also hoping that God will bless us with strong enough Wi-Fi so that we can go through the session without any problems. So that's a special prayer that we give nowadays, other than our usual ones. And of course, Mrs. Sunita Raghavan and Aditya Rangan have been very, very supportive for this event. They have helped us make all the arrangements. And so we are looking forward for a continued collaboration for SPIC MACAY series. Thank you so much, sir, and Vanakkam, Namaskaram. I also want to take this opportunity. I also want to take this opportunity to wish our public a very happy Onam today, a very happy Avani tomorrow. And I want to register here the kind of support that our secretary, Sri Abhay Shimal Jainji, and our principal, Dr. Padmavati, have been extended to us. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and over to the MC. Namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I humbly request our guest of the event, Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Dr. TV Gopalakrishnan, to enlighten us about his guru, Vidwan Chembai.
Namaste. Happy Onam to all of you, all those who are tuning into this program. My congratulations and my words of appreciation to SPIC MACAY, who has been doing human service to propagate good music all over the country in the among the younger generations for many decades now. I think I have been associated with SPIC MACAY from very early stages, and I find it is very encouraging to make the younger generation, make them articulate, make them ask questions, make them think on art and culture. That's very important, because most of the younger generation, they are forced to see the computer, learn to the, now today, mostly it is distance education everywhere on Skype and online, all that. But this is a different way of education through culture, through music and allied arts. So where even though you are not actually singing or playing, there will be, in your mind, you will be doing the music. So that's some great improvement on learning. Anyway, my thanks to the host and I remember with great happiness what the program I did with them, and also I am very happy that this is happening on the day of Onam. My guru was a true Kerala lover of Malayalam and lover of Kerala, who used to say that I should leave my human entrails in my Thai Mandala, that was in Kerala, and he was going straight honors and all that. Coming back to my Guruji, soul, what you call mentor. Many people are fortunate, not many are fortunate to have one single mentor forever. I was very fortunate because he could tell me about anything, any smallest aspect of music and the art of performance, or violin, mridangam, veena, all. And he knew the pulse of the listener. He knew the pulse of the particular place wherever he went and performed. So this was a great, educator for the young aspirants who accompanied him because each stage is different from another stage, each state is different from another state, each particular performing center is different from the other. And he was an adept in that because he started very early. See, as you have heard from the introduction, he learned from his father, Ananta Bhagavathar, when his father was actually teaching at a palace in Loganarkav near Calicut. For 2 years he was there on teaching assignment by the Maharaja, the local Maharaja. And then this is what I'm telling you is from the mouth of my Guru himself. He was 7. Every day, his father used to take him to the temple, Loganarkav Mata Devi temple, and start teaching him one song. He'll teach the Pallavi first round of the temple outside Prakaram, and he has to learn it. Then in every Pradashtam, you will ask for clarification, or that father will sit near the banyan tree, which is a must in all temples, and he will get corrected. And then after he finishes the Pallavi, then the Pallavi, and then the Charan. By the time it will be nearly 1.5 hours, about 5 o'clock, 5:30. Then we'll complete the song, finish, and make my Guru sing the whole song. Then go home, take him. Then he will have in the morning water, milk or kanji water, coffee, tea. Then he will come back after going to the palace, come back, and then he will teach him and his younger brother, whom my Guru already taught, was 5, taught the Pallavi, and there his Guru, as his father, will teach him the embellishments, Ragam, Naraval, Swaram, whatever it is, but whatever goes with the song to make it concert worthy. So this was the agenda of every day, 365 days and 365 days. So nearly 720 compositions my Guru learned. By the time it was 9 years. And then there was a Swamiji was sitting in the temple all the time listening and seeing all this happening. The Swamiji called my Guru and gave him the Lalita Sahasrama book in Brahmilipi and gave him the Upadesham, Sri Vidya Upadesham. So this was the most fortunate thing that could happen. It was Upasaka, Sanket Upasaka. Then after that, father took the children via the first temple where he performed in Ottapalam to Guruvayur. From that time onwards, my Guru performed all wherever possible. And then whenever he was 16, he took an all India tour. The Southern Railway had an option of a season ticket for 6 months, can travel anywhere in India for 30 rupees. So he got a ticket for himself, his father, his mother, his younger brother, and then his uncle. First time. The next time, when he went with the Palgad Maniyar, was 9 years old as his company. So this was the career building exercise that my Guru did. He went all over India. And then second time when he was 19, my Guru was 19, he went up to Rishikesh and then performed before Shivananda. And Shivananda gave him the first title, Sangeeta Samrat. This title, Sannad, the paper, he hung it in the portico of his porch of his house. That only that title, because it's the first title got Sangeeta Samrat. So he used to say that that's nothing more than that. No. Samrat is the emperor of all that he sees. That is. So then later on, he had the opportunity of singing with the great Salvat, Malikote Govindaswamy Pillai, and then Dakshinamurthy Pillai, Pudukkottai Dakshinamurthy Pillai, two real great giants of Carnatic music in the south. And my Guru really established as a leading performer of Carnatic music, along with his brother from that time. And then he introduced Palgad Muniyar as a componist, and then Palani Muniyar as a componist, and then Muruguri as a componist. And then later on many others, Velu Ramputan, many others, including myself. That was. I had the opportunity of accompanying him when I was 8. He had come to a concert in Ernakulam, capital of Cochin State as well. Cochin, Ernakulam, Tripunitura, all the radius of 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers. So I had gone to listen to the concerts. He said, what do you do? I can play Mridangam. So you play Mridangam for me. Can you? I said, yes, you should tell me. So I made to get the instrument from my house nearby. And then in the concert, he put me in front of a very small, about 8 years old. Very small. So he put him in front, and the Mridangis whom he had brought behind me. But I allowed the Mridangis, senior Mridangis to play first, anyhow. So I was a little down, but I was not being childish, Then he said nothing. After that, he gave me an opportunity to play in a very difficult talam in Ragandanapalli. Then he whispered in my ear, he cannot play this. You will be able to play. I don't know, I said, you will play. I'll tell you how to play. I'll sing. When I sing, you'll know how to play. And I did. That was my association with my Guru first time. After that, whenever he came to South, by Kerala, he would ask for my accompaniment. Then when he came to Chennai, ultimately, 1951, then he had lost his voice for 6 years. But I was seeing him every day, spending time with him, and then soaking up myself in so much of good music and good musical thoughts. Then he started singing again 1957, 58, 9, until the end. Very glorious, togetherness of the Guru and Shishya. He traveled everywhere. He always travel first class. I will travel first class with him, but he will not pay my first class fees. Then I have to pay for my remuneration. But the relationship continued. So when he gave me all his Sri Vidya, all the upasanas, not only music, but his sadhana. To think of him as a performer is, what to say, it was completeness in whatever he did. Finish, infinite attention to detail and purity of tone, purity of layam, purity of sahityam, lyrics, and all the what you call all-round performance ethics. Was most, and to prove this, how can you prove that we have the all-round thing? He gave more than 75 records, gramophone records. From gramophone record, 3.5 minutes, one side, 3.5 minutes, other side. You have to be so precise, so good, alert in your mind, do all that. And never repeat, because wire recording, you cannot repeat. One go. Each record, even now when I listen, I am thrilled. How is it possible for a human being to put everything together just like the animal? He did it. And it's very funny when you listen to him, you can see that he's the prowess of the man who enjoys what he does. That's there. That self-enjoyment, self-involvement, this is all the essence of a performing musician, is that he will always say, there are many musicians who enjoy the three kinds of musicians. One musician who enjoys only singing for others. The other one is enjoying singing for only himself. But a real musician enjoys as much as the listener, as much as the accompaniment, as much as anything else. Whatever happens, he enjoys. That is the ultimate of an artist who is a performer. So he was all that. And then we traveled many places, many eventful travel we had together. We tuned many compositions of Vaidyanatha Das, a great composer, contemporary composer at that time. At his time, he was alive. And then many famous songs I would have heard, Pavana Guru and Rakshamam Sharanagatam. The opening sound was in bit I heard for SPIC is that Ganesha Chaturmukha Kanadiva Suragana Guru Pramuka Paraja Narada Juga Vyasa Varisha Prasada Saptamahodya Bhuvana Chaturta Chadarshira Vishwarupa Vinoda Prabhu Ragama Suruva Darshanam of Lord Krishna. Every time he sang it, he felt he was a great devotee of Guruvayur, and his memory is celebrated in Guruvayur as Guruvayur Ekadashi Utsavam, as Chembai Sangeeta Utsavam. And I was honored by asking to conduct the festival immediately after my Guru's demise. For 10 years, I did the festival. Organized in the sense that organized it. And now it is a nearly 21-day festival happening from morning 6 to evening 12, 11, 12, music, non-stop music going, people coming and seeing, thousands of people participating. That is my homage to my Guru. The specialities of my Guru is the singing of Tanam, Chakratanam, Subhaya was his great example. And then also singing of the, called it Khattiri Swaram, 4th speed swaras. But the clarity of Anandanam Danam Anandanam Dada Anadam Danam Danam Dum Dum Danam Danam, all the different types of Tanam was very good. Anandadam Danam Danam Dum Danam 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 Danam, like the birds, like the kukudam, like the monkey, like the frog, all that, like men, human beings, manavata. In the same way, Namidam, singing the sound without mouth open, but through the nasal passage. That was what you call the propensity of a human voice to express various densities, various tones, various colors, all that he could produce. Neravan Manazunani Gema Guruna Mura Manazuna Manazuna Nike. So what can I say? And the Chullu, Dirgudajam, 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 and dirgudajam, Janudadi Rudra Dandava Madina, Chirambaram Tanil Chirambaresha, Adaramagi Urunadattagundaki, Soda Kalagi, Parangad Nik, Padam Paninda Jamaroda Kalagi, Padam Padidam, Dirgudajam, 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 and dirgudajam, Sarada Modugan, Ganta, the Barigun, so Sigaramadi. Sir, Kayuda Nitkasamba Jigarodi, says Kayudanam. The expression of the what you call bowl as words, as bowls, as music was all from child's play for it. The Amanusha Janma. My guru was more on like he was an avatar and always thinking of the benefit of all his disciples, all the Rasikas, all the Bhaktas, whoever came to him went happy. Was like that. So for me, my guru still lives. I think he was born on 1st September 1896, if I remember right. He still lives. So thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing some of your most cherished experiences. It was indeed blissful and inspiring for all of us. We now come to the most interactive segment of the session. We have a few questions posted in the chat box, and Preeti ma'am and I would take the privilege to convey the same to our esteemed speaker. I request the audience to kindly drop in your questions in the chat box.
I short my speech because I wanted to give more time for questions.
Sure, sir.
So we have a few questions already compiled. So I'd like to raise the first question. Namaste, sir. What is the right way to practice according to your guru? Did he have separate practice methodologies for regular days and before concerts? Thank you.
He never believed that there should be a specific time for practice or specific age to learn. When he did, when in Chennai, from 1951, 1941, 49, he was there whenever, every day when he was free, he'll come and sit in the veranda and sit. And when people came to see him, some of them came to learn. So they all sit on under the car shade, on the veranda and car shade, and we teach them whatever they wanted. And if some song he did not know, I'm sorry, I don't know that song. Can I teach you this song? Like that. And he used to sing. And people, children, middle-aged people, mommy, mama, and also people, elderly people, they'll come and they'll sit and learn. So he used to say that maybe somebody cannot sing that well. That's not matter. He'll be singing. So there is no age for learning singing, you say. If you can, my dictum is that if you can speak, you can sing. Same thing, my guru always used to say that if you can sing, you can speak, you can sing. If you can sing, you can speak also. Sometimes not, but the ability to use your voice to sing comes with you from birth. And then again about sadhana. Sadhana is again how the mind feels. If you want to realize, sometimes even now, practice at 2 a.m. in the morning, so I am awake. But, so nothing wrong. But for young people, really young people who are always busy, no, young children and young people, they have their schedules packed. So for them, it's the best thing to do is to start early morning practice. Early morning. anytime 4 to 6. After that, when the sun rises and all that, your activities are different, with different category. So half an hour to 1 hour in the morning, that time is all the things of the body is now is very fresh, mind is very fresh, nothing is loaded. So you are not loaded. So then it's good to do things that you want to do.
Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you.
So this is one question, sir, that has, as a music student, I had this question in my mind as well. And I have seen quite a few students also ask this question at lectums and in charchas. Did your guru allow his students to imitate Manodharma, sir, his Manodharma, his Alap, his Naravel, his Kalpanaswaram, or would he ask his students to come up with their own version?
No, no. He would like them to sing exactly like him. Because for him it is the ultimate. No, the ultimate image. Because his diction, everything, he was a perfect example of what you call singing, as a singing sensation. So if you want to become a singing sensation, you have to have all these qualities. Then you have to sing Anupallavi, you have to stay in one place. Sri Vasudeva. Not start like that. The avartam, second avartam, you have to finish. Sri Vasudeva. Sri Vasudeva Andakodula. Andakodula Sri Vasudeva Andakodula Kukshini Guntu Oreda Kukshini Guntu Oreda Brova Varama Raghurama Bhuvanamel Nivai Nannokane Parama. See, this he would like to he would like to hear that from the disciple. This way of response. In concerts, he will always allow all legitimate what in incursions and changes and all that, because he knew that we cannot be imitated all the time, and some we will say we would like to discuss what you are going to sing, then guide you. All this, that's very, what can I say, very affectionate, very bonding guru.
Thank you so much, sir. In relation to that, because I have heard certain singers tell me that Kalpanaswaram ellam padarche modala 5 appuram 6 appuram 7 appuram sarvalagu இப்படி ஒரு structure normally they say. Should we stick to, as students learning and getting initiated into Manodharma, should we stick to this structure, or are we allowed to sort of deviate a little bit? What would you say, sir?
See, the whole point with Manodharma is that Manodharma does not come just from out of the skies. You have to have sequence. See, what logic and sequence is very important. Can I see this Manodharma for Swaram is 1 avartam, 2 avartam, 4 avartam, 8 avartam. Only in our Laya principles, it's all 1, 2, 4, 8, and geometric and arithmetic. But in the Kala Pramanam, will 1, 2, 4. So that's why we always think that 1 avartam, 2 avartam, 3 avartam, no, 4 avartam. So half, quarter, 1/8. Only the geometric principle only stops there. Alkapra ellam arithmetic. So then, Sani Bhamagama Prova Parama Gadani Bhamagama Prova Magadani Bamagama. This is the sequencing. Sagama Bama Brova Sagama Bama Brova Padani Sagama Bama Brova Dani Sagama Padani Dani Bamaga Sagama Nizagama Padani Zagani Bamaga Sagama Padani Zagama Dani Bam Gama Padani Zagama Bamagani Bamagama. This sequencing helps you create your own kalpana. Magava Mani Basani Bamagama Brova Magama Bama Bani Bani Zani Zagani Bamagama Bro Gama Bama Bani Bani Nida Badani Nida Zagani Bama Magama Magasa Bamagasa Nibamagasa Zani Bamagasa Gadani Bamagasa Gama 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 Bama Bani Gama Gama Bama Bada Badani Dani Dani Daga Sagama Gama Bamagasa Gadani Dani Bani Bama Bamagasa Gama. Sara Kalpana should tend to have this logic, this sensing the logic and then the sequencing. Sequencing, Madhuramanir sang, but he never much followed the sequencing, but the logical thing was the flow was the see, this is sequencing. That's the logic. See, these both things are very important, logic and sequence. In any aspect of creativity, for that matter, even writing, speaking, everything. So, the simple to the difficult, that is one logic. It's also logic. That is plain. Complicating. Maga sagama, mamaga, maba sagama, mani mabagama, masagani, but my guru never approved of that. Varjam, no, it's not necessary because the whole reason is that you are the probability of slipping, committing a mistake. A performer never commits mistakes in the concert. So always you used to say the last person, the last row, last person, he comes paying 1 rupee or 8 annas in those days fees to listen to my music. Whereas he could buy, in those days, they could buy one bag of rice for 1 rupee. See how precious music was at that time. Imagine 1 bag of rice you could get and one concert you can get for same 1 rupee. So how can I send him back showing my mistakes? So same principle he told all his disciples, all the people who played with him, who sang with him, they knew this, the value of this. So sing only what you know really well. And sing, no, don't take risk. So today, the life is such that we take all the time, we take risks. We enjoy taking risks. So when you go into a spiel or a spell in a spiel, then what happens is that you can commit, you can fall off. Type of walking, you can fall off. So that's the point.
Thank you so much, sir.
Keep your mind sharp. Mind sharp, especially with this, especially with the voice. You know where you are only after the sound comes. With all the instruments, you can see, perceive what you will put the finger there or the move there, all this. Here, you have to wait for the sound to come. So you have to have the ability of pre-thinking, what can I say? Pre-understanding what will come. All these things comes here, no, not necessarily that come properly. Unless you do real. See? See, the placing comes Bhatiriyas with practice. Placement, the exact placement. So most of people what they do a gamaga so that the exact, this is weakness of the singing, what do you call it? Singing people. The accuracy, don't want to have the exact accuracy, you will just put a gamaga over it. That's what is happening now. But my guru never allowed a gamagam nearby. Sagum, Bagum, Gagam, Andragandar, Gamar, Evadamantar. Varanaradana Varananandanu Anuvamugana Varana Sakatindir. That Sa is what you call the most coordinator. Sa is the coordinator for any swara above and below. Pa same way. Any swara before and after the coordinating notes. Then the lesser extent Ga. Lesser extent Da. Ni. So see. He knew all that. Of course, he won't be able to explain like I do. But the truth is, Pannade. Ninnu minchina Daivamu Deyetani Ninnu minchina Paga what Adraga Kor Ninnu minchina Daivamu Nedani Devamu Nedani Nirandara Muni Kirti Nirandara Muni Kirti Toga Ga Gari Digari Digari Talita Batasa Sa Digari Dida 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 Eva the Bata Digari Magari Magari see Ga Gamagari Gamagari Magari Sabamagari Sabamagari fluency changes. Gamagari Magari Sabamagari Sabamagani Sanida Magabada Digamari Gari Sarida Avani Pada Pada Pagari Pada Satika Koni Ya Na Ni see full combo, the power of the raga, it's what called different textures of the raga music and all just like that. Okay.
Thank you so much for that fabulous demonstration, sir. Thank you so much.
That's me, not Guru, my Guru, not me. I learned it long.
So there is just one question that I would like to ask. It has come to me from Vaishnavi Anand of Singapore. She says, Namaskaram to you, sir. Chembai Bhagavathar was always looked up for a robust and free-flowing voice across all octaves, and many of his students, especially like you, have such ease of singing even now. Is there anything particular that students of Carnatic music should follow while singing to use their voice more effectively across octaves?
It is it's a big question. See, the whole problem of singers using the voice is that normally they use the speaking voice. Actually, it is true that speaking voice is used. The problem is that when you speak the language, that's different way of you handling Sanskrit. and the linguist, what you call region like Tamil, Malayalam, all those things, they are based on Tamil. So in Sanskrit, the vowels, the extension of the Rama is only Rama. Rama. That cannot, you are not allowed the what you call the right to open the A. Rama is another one. Rama. Same like that. All the vowels, the extension is an add-on. Whereas in Tamil, when we speak round, no? Ada, poda, iru, va, ukar, nil, shai. The endings have a different way of tonality and expression. So this will, so Bandore di kolu, Bandore di kolu. We sing in Tamil, the Tamil way. It's nothing wrong. My guru used to sing that a tinge of the Malayalam. He would say that Malayalam is Tamil. Tamil is Sanskrit. That's where we are building that Vyathyasam Gabar. But Akaram, when you use Akaram and all those things, all the allied vocal things, you have to remember this. Manchamane, Manchamane. It is treated. It's not pristine. Romanchamane, Romanchamane, Kana Kana Kantugamu, Ramava Kureda, Mudra Villayun. Avladhan padana. Ramava Kudaina Mudra Villayun, Romanchamane. So when you practice, see, you are doing the extra interpolation as an automatic add-on. So when you age, what happens is that the voice suffers a lot to make it happen. See, Mabadanida. How many people can sing at my age? See, because Mabadanida. So this opening the mouth more than necessary is a handicap, it's a break. Never allow the mouth to open extend. Sa only. Open the inside the mouth. Open the inside. Same opening. The intensity happens inside. So that's why my guru could sing as fast as he could when he was 70. When he was 7 and 70. Same. Pitch changed. The facility and the way of expression never. There was never a compromise on the words, letters, consonants, the speed. That's why he said he is the ideal singer, vocalist. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Now we will listen to the music of Vidwan Sri Chembai. Over to the technical team of SPIC MACAY. I request everyone to turn off their microphones and videos in order to avoid any technical glitches or lag. Thank you.
Brahma शरणागतम् शरणागतम् पट्टिवाहन पद्मजानमन पन्नगजयन पद्मनाभ प्रभो पट्टिवाहन पद्मजानमन पन्नगजयन पद्मनाभ प्रभो நிகில பாபனி வாரணை கதாரக மந்திர ரூபிணி நிகில பாபனி வாரணை கதாரக மந்திர ரூபிணி நிகில பாபனி வாரணை ரூபிணி நிவாரணை சகல கல மூலகாரிணி சர்வாலம் காரபூரி நிகில பாபனி வாரணை சட்வைரி மாதபௌஜனி தாயினி ஜனனி ரடைரே மாதபௌஜனி சூஜான தாயினி ஜனனி கலகுதாவலோக பூஜினி கண்முக பிரிய பகினி வாணி நிகில பரிவா கண்ணை சட்வைரி மாதபௌஜனி சூஜா நதாயினி ஜனனி சட்வைரி மாதபௌஜனி சூஜா நதம் வயினி ஜனனி சட்வைரி Sadani da ba magari ga ma pa da pa da pa ma pa ni da da pa ma pa da ma pa 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 da pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma ga ri da pa ma ga ri da ni ga ma pa da pa ni da da pa ma pa da ni da da pa ma pa da ni da pa ma pa da pa ma pa ni da pa ma pa da ga ma pa da pa ma ga ri pa ma ga ri da ni ga ma pa da ni da pa ma pa da ni da ni ga ri da ni da pa da ni ga ma pa ma ga ri da ga ri da ni da pa ma ga ri ga ma pa da sa ri. Sari dani 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 da ba da ma ba da ni jiva jiva jiva. Sari ni dani dani ni da ba ma ba da ni jiva jiva jiva. Sari dani dani da ba ma ba da ni jiva jiva jiva. Sari dani dani da ba ma ba da jiva jiva jiva. Dani da ba ma ba ba da ni jiva jiva jiva. Dari 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 dani jiva jiva jiva. Da dani ni dani da ba ma ba da ni jiva jiva. Ga ma ba da ba ni da ni da ba da ni jiva jiva jiva. Ni da da ba ma ba ma ba da ni. Ni da pa da ma pa pa ma shiva shiva shiva. Gani da ni da ni da ni da ni da da ni da ma ba da ni shiva shiva shiva. Gani da ni da ni da ni da ni da ba ba da shiva shiva shiva. Ni gani da ni da ni da da ni da ba ni da ba ma pa ma da ni shiva shiva shiva. Ni gani da ni da ni da ba ni da ba da ni da shiva shiva shiva. Ni da ni da ni da ni da ni gani ga da ni da ni da da ni da da ni da da ma pa da ni shiva shiva shiva. Ni gari ga da ni da ni ba da ma pa pa ga ma ba ba da ni da ba da ni da ni da ni da ba ba da ni shiva shiva shiva. Dari da ni dari da ni da ba da ni shiva shiva. Dari da ni da ni da ba ba da ni shiva shiva. Dari da ba ma ba da ni shiva shiva. Dari da gari da ma gari da ni da ba da ni shiva shiva. Maga pama gama ni da ni da ba da ni shiva shiva. Maga pama gari da ni da ba da shiva shiva shiva. Magadi dani gari dani gari dani da dani da ba mani da ba ma ga ba ma ga ma ba da shiva shiva. Magadi dani da sani da ba ni da pa ma da ba ma ga ni da pa da sani da ba shiva shiva shiva. Dani 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 dam. Dani dari ga dani da da. Gari dani 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 dam. Sadari dani dari dani dani da dani da. Ni dari 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 dani dam. Ni dari dani dani da. Ni gari dani dani dam. Ni dani dari dani gari da dani da. Ni dani da ba da ni da. Gari da ni da ma ba da ni da. Gari da ni da ba da ni da da. ni da ni da ba 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 da ni da da ga ni da da ni da ba ba da ni da 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 ni da ni da da ni da ni da ni da ni da da ni da da ni da da ni da ni ni da da ni da ni da da ni da da ni da 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 ni 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 da ni da da ni da da ni da 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 ni da da ni da da ni da da ni da ni ni da ni ni da ni ni da ni da ni 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 da ni ni da ni ni da ni da ni ni ga ga ni ga ga ni ga ga ni da ni ga ni ga ga ni ga ga ni ga ni da ni ga ga ma ma ga ma ma ga ma ma ga ma ga ga ma ma ga ma ma ga ma ma ga ma ga ma ba 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 ni da ri ga ma ga ga sa pa ma ga ri da ni sa pa ma ga ga sa pa ma ga ri da ni sa pa ma ga ga sa pa ma ga ri da ni pa ma ga ga sa pa ma ga ri da ni ga ga pa ma ga ga pa ma ga ga pa ma ga ga pa ma ga ga ma ga ri ga ri da sa ga da ni ni sa ni da da ni da ba pa da ba ma ma pa ma ga ga ma ga re ga ri da ma ma i pa ni ni sa ni da ba ni da ba pa da ba ma ma pa ma ga ga ma ga re ga ri sa ga ri ma ga ri ma ga ri ma ga ri pa ma ga pa ma ga pa ma ga pa ma ga da ba da ba da ba ni da ba ni da ba ni da ba ni da ba sa ni da sa ni da sa ni da sa ni da ni da ni da ni da ni ga ri da ga ri da ga ri da ga ri da ma ga ri ma ga ri ma ga ri ma ga ri pa ma ga pa ma ga pa ma ga pa ma da ba ma da ba ma da ba ma da ba ma ni da ba ni da ba ni da ba ni da ba sa ni da sa ni da sa ni da sa ni da ni da ni da ni da ni ga ri da ga ri da ga ri da ga ri da ma ga ri ma ga ri ma ga ri ma ga ri pa ma ga 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 ri ma ga ri da ga ri da ni da ni da ga ri da ni da ni da sa ni da ba ni da ba ma ni da ni da sa ni da ba ni da ba ma ga ba ni da ba ma sa ni da ba ni da ga ri da ni ma ga ri da ga ri da ni da ni da ni da ni da sa ni da ba ni da ba ma ga ba ma ga ka ma ba da ni ba shiva shiva गणिका मोहना भागमूर्तिं सेव्यं शृङ्गारभावेर्नवरसपरितैः गोपकन्यासहस्रैः सेव्यं शृङ्गारभावैः नवरसपरितैः सायंकाले वनान्ते कुसुमितसमये सैकते चन्द्रिकायां त्रैलोक्याकर्षणाङ्गं सुरवरगणिका मोहनापगमूर्तिं सेव्यं शृङ्गारभावैः नवरसपरितैः वन्देगं वन्देगं राधकेळीरदमधिसुभदं नौमि गोपालबालं ओ बालबालं गोपालबालं गोपालबालं
मनव्यालगिं जरादडे मनव्यालगिं जरादडे मनव्यालगिं जरादडे मनव्यालगिं जरादडे मनव्यालगिं जरादडे जरादडे मर्म मेलदिल वेदने मनसा मनव्यालगिं जरादडे मर्म मेलदिल वेदने मनसा मनव्यालगिं जरादडे Kanudaynazi 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 Ramajandruni Karunadara Kamudar Kinanam Manavyalagim Kanudaylazi Ramajandruni Karunadara Kamudar Kinanam Manavyalagim Jara मर्म मेलन वेदने मनसा मनव्यालगिं जरादडे कर्मकाण्डमादाकृतुले भवा कर्मकाण्डमादाकृतुले भवा गगन जारुले काशी जेरुगा जारुले काशी जेरुगा कर्मकाण्ड मादाकृतुले भवा गगन जारुले काशी जेरुगा कनी मानवा
Vidwan Dr. T.V. Gopalakrishnan sir had to leave due to power issues and sends his blessings and best wishes to all the students and participants who had viewed the program. I now like to invite Malavika, Intern Coordinator, Center of Excellence Art and Culture, Sri Shankarlal Sundarbai Shashi Jain College of Women, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Namaskaram. On behalf of Center of Excellence Art and Culture, I take immense pleasure in extending my sincere thanks to our guest speaker, Vidwan, Shri Dr. T.V. Gopalakrishnan, for taking time from his busy schedule and enlightening us with his knowledge. You truly made this day very special for all of us, sir. Your intellectual way of imparting knowledge has enriched this event, and mere words will not be enough to express our gratitude today. A huge thanks to SPIC MACAY for organizing this grand event and supporting us during the preparations every step of the way. We thank Dr. Kiran Seth, founder SPIC MACAY, the organizers of the Great Masters event, and SRF Foundation for supporting SPIC MACAY. We are grateful to our Secretary, Shri Abhaya, Shri Shrimal Jainji, our Associate Secretary, Shri Ashok Kumar Mehtaji, our Principal and Vice Principal, for giving this opportunity to collaborate with SPIC MACAY and look forward to many more such collaborations. Our heartfelt thanks to Ms. Shantini, Club Coordinator, and all the club heads, our Director, Dr. Shri Rajashri Vasudevan, Faculty Member, Ms. Shri Vidya, and Research Assistant, Ms. Preeti Murari, for their valuable guidance. Thank you. Namaskaram.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in.